Hello guys, so welcome to KO tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have almost done with the modeling of this particular interior over here. So few things are left out, like we have started with the modeling of the chandelier over here. So we'll complete this modeling part. So let's go into file, view image file. So let's open up a reference over here. So let's go into this, and now let's take a line tool. So I'll just take a line tool over here in this way. I'll go into this. Let's go into rendering, enable in viewport, make it as radial. I'll select the vertices and let's give a bit of fillet to it. So let's assign a fillet and now increase its thickness slightly, just push this up. We can go into this, go into interpolation, and slightly you can increase this, convert to editable poly, select the polygons. So let's just exclude this and let's give a bit of bevel to it. So I'll just assign a bit of bevel in this way. So slightly give a bit of bevel to it. Let's click OK. So after you're done with this, I'll again go over here and slightly I'll assign a bit of inset over here. Let's extrude this up over here, push this up in this way, and now again inset it. So slightly again I'll give a bit of bevel, reduce this, push it in this way, press plus, push this up, again press plus, push this a bit inside in this way, again press plus. So I can just make it in this way. So as you can see, we have done this part in this way. I can slightly go into this and I can slightly just push this up if required. And now let's again go to the top view over here. So I can just assign it over here wherever it is required. So I can go into this and I'll slightly rotate it over here. I'll just place it in this way. Let's go into hierarchy, effect pivot only. I'll just set this as center over here. So I'll go into this and I'll just set it to 30 degree, or we can set it to 45. Press E, shift and rotate. So how many copies you need, you can take that many copies. 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 7 or 8 copies. Or if you want, I can set it to 60 degree. I think that would be much better over here. So let's just make it 60 so we can get 6 copies of it. That's it. Alright. So you can see I have just adjusted this all stuff in this way. I've duplicated it, and if you want to make it look a bit smaller, you can overall resize it. that can be done. So again I'll go over here, let's select this or just select this part and let's duplicate it up. Right click and isolate this or unhide all. So we have just created this chandelier over here. Now let's again go to our original reference over here. We can slightly just shuffle this. Then slightly just shuffle it towards the center over here. So let's just push this, make it small if required. So if it is in air, you can this looks much better now. So even if you wanted to push it up more, you can slightly just push this up more over here. So just save your file. So now as you can see, we have almost done with the modeling of this particular interior. That's a stylish modern interior. So let's start up with the texturing part. So let's go into rendering. Let's go into the render setup. I'll activate this Vray over here. And okay, that's already set over here. So few things which are required will be just activating it right away. So let's select the floor. So I have a texture over here for the floor. So let's press M, go into the material editor. So let's go into the material editor. I'll go into the slate material editor over here. And now let's take a Vray material. For this, let's assign a floor, rename it floor over here. And now go into the diffuse, go into the bitmap. Let's go into this. So I have saved the texture over here. I'll go into this and let's take this floor texture over here. So after you assign this, let's go into this and we can just make it to 2 by 2 over here. Double click on it and let's assign a bit of reflection to it. Also with that, I can slightly reduce the glossiness if required. So you can even assign, you can reduce the glossiness wherever it is required. You can do that. Select this couch area. So we have this couch area over here. So let's just select this. Let's again go into the material over here. Let's take a Vray material and let's name it as fabric. So I'll just go into this and I'll assign a fabric texture over here. So I can again go over here. Let's go into the modifier. So we'll need to add a modifier. Set it as a box. Increase this height. Again select this. UVW map, set it as a box, increase its height, set it as a box, increase its height. So for this it's not required. If you want, you can slightly give a bit of reflection, but not more. We can reduce the glossiness if required. So we can slightly add a bit of reflection over here, and you can slightly reduce this glossiness stuff over here. So I'm just adding the UVW map everywhere wherever it is required. So let's add a UVW map. So you can just fit the texture to that particular object as required. Now for all, I again have to go into this UVW map. So this is totally okay, I guess so. So that is looking perfect. So you don't want the texture to be highly stretched. You can just keep it according to your needs over here. So again, select this. I'll just save the file once. Let's keep on assigning this UVW map. Again, go over here. Let's add a UVW map. So we'll keep on adding this. So keep on adding this UVW map everywhere. Alright. So I think this looks much better now. So again, go into this and let's add a UVW map. Okay, so wherever we have added a UVW map, we can slightly just adjust this UVW map, set it as a box, slightly adjust its height. Again, go over here, add a UVW map and adjust the box. So we need to adjust it. Oh, it's looking a bit glossy over here. Let's see how it looks like. So I'll again just switch back to my camera view over here. Let's go into the render setup. I'll just activate this GI option and let's render and see. Alright. So just we have assigned two textures right now. We haven't assigned anything yet. Alright. We have not converted this to editable poly. We have to convert this to editable poly. So select this and this, convert to editable poly. Let's go back over here. Alright. So for the wall, what I can do over here is like, if you see the reference over here, so we have till here, correct. So from here to here, we'll be just assigning a white color to it. So we only have a white color. Just exclude this area. So let's just exclude this. Okay, so let's see this. So let's again go into the material, take a Vray material. I'll take a white color. Slightly I'll just assign a bit of reflection to it. Let's name it as wall, and if you want I can, okay, not much, this much is okay, and let's assign it. So I can easily assign this over here, and let's render it once again, and you can see the difference. So we have just assigned a white color, that's the reason we'll be definitely adjusting few more things. We'll be downloading a wallpaper too for this. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial. So guys, if you're not subscribed my YouTube channel, please do subscribe. So if you subscribe my YouTube channel, it gives me more motivation to make more and more videos. So please subscribe my channel. So we'll be coming up with more and more tutorials. So thanks for watching this tutorial.